Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. 3 men from the Hunter and Mid-North Coast will front court today over an alleged conspiracy to import 1.5 tonnes of cocaine. Detectives from Strikeforce Blaine identified 3 men behaving suspiciously, including buying 2 boats with cash. Yesterday, detectives arrested a 34-year-old man at Elibana, a 23-year-old man at Foster, and a 24-year-old man at Salamander Bay. All 3 have been charged with a range of offences and refused bail to appear in court today. Police will allege the men stood to earn more than $3 million for their role in collecting the drugs at sea. Maitland Council says it's updating its development control plan to include clearer flood risk categories. Residents say they're concerned the new draft would put insurance costs up if their homes are categorised as high risk. Manager of Strategic Planning, Brett Gardner, says there are 3 information sessions planned for coming weeks at Millers Forest, Shamrock Hill and Rutherford.
We've had a lot of growth across Maitland in both our population, but also a lot of change in our local industry as well. So we need a document that is a little bit more up to date so that we can ensure that the expectations of the community are being met and that we're providing the right outcomes to create a connected city with thriving communities.
A Hunter animal rehoming service says it will be forced to close within weeks unless it gets a significant injection of funds. The Hunter Valley Animal Facility and Rehoming Centre at Neath is receiving 10 to 15 surrendered animals a week and says it doesn't expect to be able to continue past the next couple of months. The service says they can't keep up with demand and are turning away dozens of surrendered animals. If you can help, head to the HVA FARC website and click on the Donate Now button. A Merewether-based Indigenous leader says he wants to see better opportunities for younger generations in Parliament. Jaden Kitchener-Waters is participating in the State Parliament Young Leaders program this week in Sydney. He's also a Senior Policy and Research Officer at the Aboriginal Languages Trust. He says he wants young people to have leaders to look up to.
In the future, I just want to be a really strong advocate for our people and be a strong advocate for our young people. I want young people to look up and see what strong leadership looks like and feel comfortable in knowing that it's okay to stand up for who we are.
Residents around Raymond Terrace and Medowie are being told not to be alarmed if they see smoke in the area today. Hunter Water is conducting a cultural burn on land near the western edge of Grahamstown Dam. The traditional Aboriginal land management practice involves a number of small, low-density fires which burn at cooler temperatures without the use of accelerants. Hunter Water says the burn over the next 3 days, weather permitting, will help reduce the fuel load and promote ecological and cultural health. And it's the end of the line today for the VSET trains which have serviced the Newcastle to Sydney line since 1984. The 21 stainless steel double-deck trains first hit the tracks in 1970 and are being retired to make way for the 10-carriage Mariung trains. The final ever VSET service to Newcastle departs Central Station at 9:20 tonight and will arrive shortly after midnight.
To NURFM Sport.
Jets defender Tash Pryor and former Newcastle junior Emily Van Egmond featured for the Matildas in their 3-0 friendly win over Slovenia last night. Pryor started on the bench but came on at the back in the 64th minute, while Van Egmond started in midfield and was withdrawn in the 75th. The Knights are back at home tonight in the NRL when they take on the in-form Raiders. Phoenix Crossland is set to take the field in his 100th game in Newcastle colours, while Jack Cogger is set to play his 50th. Coach Adam O'Brien says Crossland always gives his all for his side.
He gives us so much. He's tough as nails, and we need to perform for him on Friday night. And then it's great to see Jack with a milestone as well.
And in the Australia Cup round of 32, Cooks Hill will travel to South Australia to take on Adelaide Croatia Raiders, while Western will be away to Victorian NPL heavyweights Heidelberg United. That's sport. I'm Will McGrath.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 2, 17, 23, 28, 29, 30 and 33, and the Powerball is 15. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.